There we go. Fighting big is by moonlight, winning slots by twilight, never running from a real fight. This is magic. All right,
I'm
we're
sorry,
done
winning
here.
slots?
That was amazing. I love the Sailor Moon intro.
I agree, but also winning slots like
I,
gambling?
I I couldn't think of anything else. This is not a gambling ad. I do not
This is
support
not.
call. What is it? Call she? Right? Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I do not gamble. I don't even play the lottery. I ain't even do that.
All right. I guess that's where we're gonna start today. We got Aura, Celeste, and Coco here. What's good, everybody?
What up?
Hello.
Aura, you
What y'all doing
gamble?
today? Oh,
It's gambling time.
oh my god. Ew.
Wow, rude. I'm
I think
sorry.
the most I've
I was
ever
just trying
gambled.
to be Yumiko.
Being turned on by gambling gave me the
Yo, that's Yumiko, bro. That's Yumiko. She gets turned on by
oh,
gambling. She said,
I
"It's
never knew.
gambling time."
I was not aware of this. I didn't know. Or please tell us. Please continue.
The most I've ever gambled was like $20. That's
And
like
did
my
you win?
limit. No.
Oh,
You want to hear how I lost a bunch of money gambling?
Actually, no, wait. The last time I gambled was technically playing basically poker or Texas Hold'em with a group of friends. I actually only lost it was betting 20 and I only lost $2.
Nice.
Yeah. I was actually very close to losing completely and then I came back.
So,
no, I don't bet on anything. Anybody says, "Oh, you want to bet on it?" Absolutely not. Take that. I don't I don't want it. Take it then.
all right.
That's fine.
Let me
Please
paint a
continue.
scenario. Let me paint a scenario for you. You're a vibrant young woman striking it out at a work conference by yourself, and the hotel has a casino. It's the Hard Rock in Atlantic City. And you've got nothing to do because all of the conference stuff was done at 4 o'clock. You have the rest of the night. Do you really want to go out into the wild? Go and meet random people? Possibly get kidnapped? Or stay inside the nice hotel and do the things that they have there? I stayed inside the hotel and I gambled.
Yeah, to be fair, nobody likes being kidnapped.
Exactly. But here's
Yep.
the thing. I put $20 in the machine and I gambled the way that my mom and my mom used to gamble because they had a very specific system. You go and you look for the little cheap machine like the penny slots or the little 5 cent machine. And you go and you do that a few times, see if it hit. And if you hit good, then you know you can stay. If you don't hit good, keep it moving, go to another machine. And so I did that. Finally got to this machine that was like fucking Zeus, Atlantic, Neptune, what I don't fucking know. It was Olympic God themed. I remember the machine being Olympic God themed for this specific reason because of how much it fucking lit up. When I didn't hit the jackpot, I hit like 3 below the jackpot, and I had gotten like $1,000, and I was so pumped, bro. I was like, I can do this. I can do And I just stayed there. And I just kept fucking going. And I lost
Oh my.
all that money.
Yeah,
All that money. It's okay.
yeah.
I walked out with 50 bucks. But like I had 1,000. I mean I still ended up ahead. But I had $1,000 and I just kept trying to go back. Cause I was like, I was so close to hitting that fucking jackpot, bro. And it was 10K. Ah, that's
Yeah.
how they get you.
That is how they get you. Question. depending on the year that we're in this scenario that you've explained, depending on the year, if it's past, like, I want to say if it's past 2010, at this point in time in this scenario, I would have went back upstairs and watched TV on my computer.
I mean, I did that, but
I would have
actually,
fully binge
no,
watched. What was
I
out
didn't.
at that time? Malcolm in the Middle. I would have. What was out then?
Actually, no, this was in like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years,
Oh,
3 years ago.
okay.
But no,
Mm.
actually, I lie. I did not go back and watch TV. I went out to go be a little whole body, and I got some dick.
Okay. And we love that for you.
Yeah, only disappointing part was I actually liked him.
Oh.
Yeah, man, I was like, I'm only here for like another day. Deuces, motherfucker.
Coco was the meme of doing the doing the peace out and just disappear.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Yeah. Okay. 4 years ish ago. Yeah, I would have. I think at that point in time, I still might have had Netflix. I'd be what? Yeah, I would have been watching some shows and got some snacks. But again, I guess the numerology was right. Fucking loner. I guess it was right. Because I would have just went back upstairs going, ah, yes, finally. Finally, some time away from people. Which I don't know is a good thing. I don't think that's a good thing, probably.
Wait, I think I just had a revelation.
What
Mm-hmm.
is it?
I'm the only one that's ever been getting around. Y'all are so
Between the
cute and
three of us,
innocent. I'm a promiscuous girl. Oh.
promiscuous girl, wherever you are. There's
And
nothing wrong with that.
look, in all fairness, if I could have met a nice mains as early as y'all met y'all's nice mains, I would have never had as much naughty fun as I do. But we didn't do that. Because he's still out there somewhere. Quite frankly, at this point, I really think he's in another country. Like, real talk.
Well, different country is better than a different dimension because I thought that's what.
All right,
I thought
hear
that's
me
what
out.
it was.
Hear me out.
Mhm.
How many people are on the world? Like,
I don't know, like 8 billion.
yeah, like
Yeah,
8
almost a
billion.
billion.
Yeah.
Of that, like 3 billion are in China and India. My man
Mhm.
is out there and he is round.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Ah, shit.
More than likely, yeah.
I can see it right now. My man is either at dim sum or
Getting some
maybe
Ethiopian food.
maybe he's in the temple. Or maybe is that him over there laughing at his brother saying Habibi. Habibi no.
Maybe. Maybe.
No, I'm kidding. Honestly, the more stuff I see on TikTok about the girls and how upset they is with the men, the more I'm like, A, I'm not alone. B, yo, we're all cooked, bro. We're all cooked. If you didn't get one by like 2024, it's done. It's done. It's done.
Mm-mm. Expired? There's an expiry date?
Yes.
Oh no. Surely that can't be true. I believe you though. But surely, surely that can't be true.
Why is the expiration date in 2024?
Because that's the time when the manosphere really kicked it up a notch, and
Oh yeah, they be doing that.
Ye-
all the millennial and Gen Z guys that were still single lost their ever loving minds, dude.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
wish I
That's
could
true.
have found him before he got crazy. I wish I could have found him before Andrew Tate. I wish I could have found him before Sneeko and Nick Fuentes, but I didn't. And now he's lost forever. When he shouldn't be getting beat up by his black queen. Damn, what a shame.
What a shame. What a damn shame.
It's okay. Because, like I said, he might be suffering. But I'm either gonna be single and happy, or I'm gonna find somebody in a different country and be happy. Either way, I'm gonna be happy. So I don't give no fucks, bitch.
And I love that for you. Either way, happiness is wonderful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cause I know that I'm getting older, and as I get older, I'm getting closer to death. And as I get
Okay.
closer to death,
All right.
I remember that my life expectancy is 35. And if I make it past 35, bitch, we're living on borrowed time and it is all grand fucking tastic partying. It is gonna be nothing but happiness and garden time. I don't give no fucks. If your girl makes it to 36, she is throwing a bonanza. I know this is
Bonanza.
fucking
We can have a big
terrible.
party at that time.
We can. We can. I would love that.
Yeah.
Yes.
By then, the country will either be in absolute fucking ruins or slightly better. But honestly, here's the thing though, even if it gets slightly better, I feel like we're just a little too far gone and cooked, dude. I honestly, I'm not gonna
I
lie.
mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
gonna take forever to fix any damages that happens before that.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it's kind of
okay.
like global. It's kind of like global warming, where it's kind of too late at this point. A little bit. It's
Mm-hmm.
kind of yeah. Yeah.
Oh, on that note, we
Mhm.
actually did not know that we were at a or past one of these so-called kind of, I shouldn't say so-called, um coined in the scientific community tipping points, because
Mhm.
the ice shelf in the Arctic,
Mhm.
it has a large amount of it that freezes and refreezes, and as it
Mhm.
goes through this process, the when it freezes, the salt doesn't freeze along with the water. And so it
Mhm.
creates two layers of water where you have this super salty brine that could sink down below. And you have this
Mhm.
pocket of like slightly fresher water where the new salt water from outside has just come in, it's running, it's hit the water, or it's hit the um, ice, it's created new fresh water because that water doesn't have as much salt. And so you have this nice like triple layer kind of layer cake of water situation that
Mhm.
goes on in the Arctic. And that
Yeah.
formed the major hub of our climate system, being what's called the AMOC. Give me two seconds
Continue.
to look up what the AMOC stands for again, because I always forget. It's like the Atlantic something overturning circulation. Let me see. AMOC. AMOC.
I was gonna
Oh,
try and guess.
Atlantic meridional overturning circulation. But either way, the whole point of the AMOC is like this is what makes all of the waters move throughout, and this is why, because that cold, thick, briny water gets pushed down,
Mhm.
and it gets to be a layer of super salty water that can go all the way from the north down to the south, while the fresh water and the less salty, warmer waters flow all over top of it, and things like that. And it just
Mm.
creates all this nice flow that helps nutrients and soils and everything move through the system, as well as helps the water flow so that it's easier for fish to swim, and just a lot of things. Super, super important. But
That's cool as hell.
the problem is
Oh,
the ice in the Arctic has been coming back and receding less and less, to the point where we have seen an extreme dip over the past, I think it was like 5 years, and it started to go back up a little bit, but it is starting to decline yet again. And it was such an extreme, like it was an astronomical dip in levels. We're talking about football fields of ice that aren't forming, like massive amounts of ice that we just aren't getting anymore because
not cool.
climate change. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
as this
yeah,
happens, if we lose the AMOC, we will see lot, extreme amounts of flooding, extreme weather patterns as the Earth tries to figure out its new balance when it comes to how the currents and everything flows with magnetism, lunar cycle, and everything else. It's gonna be very, very bad. And we are very much on
yeah.
the path for it right now. And with our current
How
president, we are
long?
not getting far away.
Or wants to know how long.
How long? I mean, projections. But see, this is where like a lot of people get lost when it comes to like the scale of these things, because it's like this could be anywhere from, if we have another extreme dip or continue down the same trend that we are right now, it could be in a few years, or it could be in tens of years, or it could be in a couple, or like 100 years. 100 years being like the best case scenario where we've started to make a lot of work and progress to change things and slow things down. But like we've reached the point where a lot of our stuff, where it's it's difficult to say that we are going to in any way really stop climate change, so much as we will be pulling back our effects and trying to lessen the blows that are going to come along with it. Like we're gonna see loss of land soon. It's gonna happen within the next like 50 years. We're gonna see loss of land. It's just how much land are we going to lose? How much land is no
Yeah,
longer gonna be arable because it's become, because of desertification, things like
yeah,
that.
Mm,
Like
s-
we're there, we're in there. We were too slow. We've been too slow. We got worse, and then we got really worse, and now we're getting
yeah,
even more worse. So
yeah,
I don't know, but like at the same time, like there's hope, because like people give China a lot of shit, and like China has been an extreme producer of greenhouse gas emissions, being like literally the manufacturing hub of the world. But at the same time, they also passed their own expectations on emission reductions last year, and are paced to probably do that again this year. And so like, I mean, maybe if everybody gets on board, we can again lessen blows. But eh, I don't know. That's a very morbid outlook. Like, I encourage everybody to go and do their own climate research to see, because there's a lot of positive stuff going out there. We're coming up with new alternatives to both not just energy, but also like how we build things, how we're doing our manufacturing processes. There's new technologies coming online all the time. It's just always about getting those technologies to scale in a timely fashion. And this is where, in my personal opinion, I think that capitalism sucks, because it's like capitalism
yeah,
doesn't push the newest technology out when it's the most expensive form of something.
yeah.
Like that's
I
somewhere
mean,
where like a government would be better, because it's like more important about getting something to scale so that it
hmm
becomes cheaper than having it be the most profitable alternative on that jump.
hmm
So yeah.
I mean, there is hope only because I know that they already fixed the ozone layer like a while back and nobody knew.
Yeah. No, there's definitely
Like
hope. Not to be morbid.
there's no, I'm just throwing it out there for the few listeners that are out there.
The two?
Yeah, they're the
Yeah.
two.
Hey,
Um,
hey.
the people that are, if there are any people listening to this, you don't have to. I mean, yeah, it's good to be aware, and it's important to understand some things that are going on. But yeah, there are some good things that are happening. Um, Unfortunately, um, when great things happen, especially when preventative things happen, you don't know when they've happened because they were preventative.
Yeah.
So I mean that's the good news, is that there are a lot more preventative things that are happening, things that, like, a lot of shit have been avoided because of technology, as for the environment specifically. Um but I personally, I don't have any hope anyway, but it's good to have hope. It's good to have hope. Not everybody can have a an a hopeless existence, being like, okay, well, not everybody can have radical acceptance about the environment, and so it's good to have hope.
I don't know. What I got from this topic is no kids.
No, I mean this. I'm sorry. I painted this in the wrong light then, because like the we things are going to get. I want to make people understand it's like things are going to get a little bit better or a little bit worse, guaranteed, regardless of how good we do. But that's
Hmm.
only because that's the climate cycle of that's the climate cycle of the world.
Hmm.
B, we've already done a lot of damage. But that being said, there's a lot of good things. Like even as like take for instance, Africa, not a monolith, and this isn't true for every country, but there's a lot of industrialization that's been going on throughout places, like especially like in Burkina Faso, Mali, Togo, Benin, Ghana. Various countries have been real to Zambia. All of them have been doing a lot of great work in their own in different fields, and they're taking climate change and things into account. And so there's hope. There's hope. There's hope. There's hope. There's hope. There's hope. I just want
Yeah,
everyone to understand there is hope. It's not all doom and gloom,
yeah.
but we would be remiss to also be not say that, like we didn't do some damage. We did damage.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's what it is.
Yeah. It is what it is.
On that note, though, I in my own personal endeavors would like are am planning to do quite a bit of research because I want to put forth a proposal to the world. Maybe our leadership structures are wrong. Oh,
Continue.
stop, crossboard. Um, so like, take for instance Zambia and Burkina Faso. Both of them are currently not having democratic leadership. However, they do have some of the highest approval ratings among not just their countries, but among all of Africa when it comes to leadership, as well as from folks like myself and others outside of Africa, because they might not be democratic leaders, but they are doing right things for the country and the people, and they're not doing it in any way that anybody has found thus far for their own ends. Like Burkina Faso in the past few years, while under sanctions and still at war, have worked on building a new giant road project to connect their two major cities and establish a highway so they can start doing major manufacturing. They've put online capacity, 2 tomato plants or 2 tomato factories to support their extreme tomato production, which was already like a large bulk of tomato production, and like the surrounding countries in that area. Talking like Nigeria, Chad, Nigeria, Togo, Benin, all that kind of Mali, all that area. Um, they took their gold mining and refining back and are working on establishing more refining practices as well as have nationalized the gold. Um, they made their own bank and rejected the CFA franc. And all of this is under Ibrahim Traore, who was, by Western standards, a military dictator. You make sure that everybody in your community is living the best lives that they can. And when you have those kinds of structures, you move away from that individualism that capitalism hyper focuses on into the collectivism that Celeste was just talking about. And it leads to everybody just having better lives because it's like you're taking something from being a zero sum game to understanding that a rising tide raises all ships.
Speaking of ships,
Yes.
this is a complete left turn.
Yes.
Yeah, no, we got super political on this one. I like it though. I like it. Good for us.
But we're talking about some super important shit, and I'm like, speaking of shit, that's my segue. I do have a game for you guys if you are okay with the segue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hell yeah. All right. Today's game is about, you were right, is about Star Trek. It is
So
indeed.
You
fucked.
guessed it.
It is indeed about Star Trek.
Yo. All right. Pause. Aura,
Yeah.
you spent a lot of time in the United States of America. We've
Yeah.
seen and talked to a lot of nerds.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we done picked up something, baby. I hope we done picked up something. All right, I'm good. Continue.
Okay. So, this game has 10 questions. Some are worth 1 points, some are worth 2. There's just one question that's worth 3 points. Some are pretty easy, some are not so easy. I want you guys to let me know if you want hints and if you want more than one guess.
Yes and yes. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. We
Okay.
gonna need it. We gonna need it. Look, Aura, I'm holding your hand right now. I'm holding your hand. We going
Virtual hand
together,
holding.
baby.
Got it.
We are hand holding. Okay. First question, you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay, first question is worth 1 point. How many Star Trek television shows are there in total?
12?
Close.
14?
Very
13?
close. There are 13.
Oh, I just guessed the number.
Yes. I'm gonna actually, yes, good job. Excellent. Okay, question number 2. When was Star Trek the original series first released? Worth 1 point?
78?
Nope.
64?
Uh,
Aura, what were you saying?
89. I was I was actually
64.
gonna
So far, no, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna guess um it was gonna be like 78 too. So
Okay.
That's how it
The,
gets done.
the my hint to you is the closest number so far is 64.
62, 68.
54.
It was 66.
Oh,
Nice. I think Coco should get that one.
All right.
nah,
Maybe half a point.
nah,
She was close.
nah.
I mean, I gave Aura the previous one because she got 12 first, and then both of you guys said 13 at the same time. I'm like, I'm gonna give that to Aura because she came up with it. She was closest first. And
I
so
said
Coco's gonna get this
14.
one.
So she still got that point.
Okay, number 3. This one is up to 3 points. Okay. Name 3 captains. Any 3
Oh, oh,
captains.
I got this. I got this. I got this.
hmm
Spock,
hmm
Picard, Kirk.
Okay, you got 2 correct. Or you want to try and
I
guess
only
a third
had
one?
I only had Spock, to be honest. So
Okay, so Spock is not a captain.
so Picard and Kirk.
Yeah,
I don't watch Star Trek.
that's okay. I'm laughing because you guys said it with your whole chest.
Look, cause
With
I
your
thought,
It's
whole
dude, you're telling me that
chest.
Spock's not a captain? Yo, Weird Al
No.
Yankovic fucked me up, bro. Yo, nah, cause isn't that in the song? Cause it's like, do I like Spock? What does he say? He says, do I like Spock? Do I like Picard? And that's what he says, right? Right?
No, it's not.
No, he
Isn't
says,
Do
do I like
Spock
do
Kirk
like
I
or do I
like
the
like
Kirk?
Picard? He does say I like
Yes, he
Kirk.
said, "Do I like Kirk?" So
isn't
Damn it.
Spock like the guy that's basically very literal?
he first of all, he's a first officer, so
Okay.
basically like the runner-up kind of guy. If Kirk wasn't in charge, then it would have gone to Spock because he's first officer. Um, and he is kind of, yeah, he's kind of literal because he's half Vulcan.
Grain.
I'm gonna give Coco 2 points for Kirk and Picard.
Uh, I really don't know anymore. I'm
Job.
trying. I'm racking my brain. I'm like, did anybody else say any other captain ever in my life? No, those are the only 3 names that I know.
Those are the
Jordy?
only three
Jordy's not
names
a
that you know.
captain. No, right?
Okay, I will tell you who are any of the captains that you could have said. Captain James T. Kirk, Captain Jean-Luc Picard, Captain Benjamin Sisko, seasons 3 plus, Captain Catherine Janeway, Captain Jonathan Archer, or Captain Michael Burnham, which is hilarious that her name is Michael Burnham, but the actress's name is Soniqua.
I love
So
that.
my response to that list is who
Same.
after the first two.
Same. I got Kirk and Picard. After that, I'm done, damn.
Bro. A fun fact, I'm pretty sure Jonathan Archer, let me double check here, but I'm pretty sure Jonathan Archer, am I thinking of Jonathan Archer? Let's investigate. Because I'm pretty sure that's Scott Bakula. Is that Voyager?
Oh god, we don't have to know names, do we?
No, no. I'm pretty sure pretty sure that's Scott. Yeah, Jonathan Archer is played by Scott Bakula, which, fun fact, is the guy that played the main character in Quantum Leap. Have you guys ever heard of Quantum Leap?
Kind
Nope.
of, yes.
I
I've heard
think.
the phrase, but that's about as far as it
I
goes.
You
feel
know
like
what?
I
This is
might
better
have
than
seen
I
the
thought it
title
was.
screen. Hmm?
It's better than I thought it was going to be because I thought it was going to be dead silence, but you said you might have heard of it, and I was like, I'll take that. I'll take it. I will take that.
Yeah, I feel like it's one
Yeah.
of those like cards that I've seen on like Netflix or Amazon that I've scrolled past.
hmm Yeah, Quantum Leap. Quantum Leap, it wasn't too famous at the time, but did become extremely famous. And then they fucked up the ending, and nobody fucks with the ending of Quantum Leap. It's not fun. Okay, number 4. This is the one that you guys are waiting for. This is worth 2 points. Please wait for me to finish the question. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Who did LeVar Burton play and what was his position?
Jordy?
Mm-hmm.
Navigator?
Okay, close. Aura, do you want to try and elaborate?
Um, no.
After deep thought, no. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm gonna give that to Coco. His name was Geordie LaForge. He played Geordie LaForge, and he was the helmsman, but then later on became the chief engineer.
Ah,
Hmm. Okay, number 5. This is a fun question to me. I don't know if you guys will know. I feel like you might, because it's very memeable. In what way did Commander Will Riker sit down in chairs?
But first,
But first, there's a specific name, but if you don't have the specific name, you could just want to describe it to me, I will give you the point. In what way did Commander Will Riker sit down in chairs?
is it like the way that Elle sits on chairs or something? Where it's just with his knees up or something? I don't know.
No,
didn't he
but
like
it does have
slide
something.
onto them?
He didn't slide onto it, but it does have. It's a very me personally, I've never seen anybody sit in a chair the way that he would start to sit in a chair. It's less with the sitting itself and more with the how he gets in the position to sit.
So, but first.
But first, okay, I'm gonna give you the name of it, and then you're gonna tell me, try to describe what you think this is. Okay? This
Okay.
is I'm pretty sure this is what the fans have called it. It's now called the Riker maneuver.
Does he spin?
He
Kind
doesn't
of?
spin. He doesn't spin, but there's a lot of movement involved.
Does
You
he
guys
like do the whole like fall, like feels like he's falling when he's trying to sit? Like with the arms barely?
No, but that would also be entertaining. I'm gonna call it. It's called the Riker maneuver, and he would lift his leg up and over the back of the chair to sit down at the front. And I found a video. I found a video because I remember being like, "Yo, didn't he have this weird ass way of sitting down?" He absolutely does. I found the video. I'm gonna put it in the chat. If you guys are, you don't have to watch the entire video, but I would say like at least the first 15 seconds because it's so freaking weird. But it's fun.
But why? It's like trying to give aura without giving
Dr.
aura.
Pulaski's being shown to our quarters. We're ready to get underway.
Grand. Number 1, I'll relieve you
I don't know
at
if Coco's watching it, but at least I know
0300.
you're watching it. Watching it.
But you know what I mean? It's like trying to show like I have some aura, but
I
does
mean,
the
he's.
opposite.
I think I don't remember if I think somebody did ask Jonathan Frakes, which is the actor that played him. I think somebody did ask him why he would sit that way, and I don't think he. If I recall correctly, I don't think he knew he was doing it. I think he was just like, I was trying to sit down. I don't because the back of the chairs were so little. He's like, I'm just gonna hop over this.
It was just part of his character. He was just
It
really
was just because he was such a tall man. He was just like, I'm just hopping over this. But yeah, it became very famous. Okay.
Okay.
Coco sounds exasperated. And she's like, how was I supposed to know this?
Like, what the fuck, bro? I'm over
I
here.
feel
Look, no, 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 nah, nah. Y'all like, yo, well, who the fuck is this obscure anime little snow fairy named Sugar? And I'm over here like, I'm supposed to
yeah,
know how this nigga sits in a goddamn chair?
because it's so memeable. It's so memeable. Nobody lifts up one. Nobody
I
hikes
ain't
up
never
their
seen this
leg.
meme in my life, bro. Not never
Come
once in my
on, bro.
life had not mm-mm.
Well, now you know. Well, now you know. You're welcome. Coco's like, I could have lived my life without ever knowing about this. Okay, we are past the halfway point, ladies and ladies. Okay. Number 6. Who and what was Lieutenant Worf? This is up to 2
Was it a
points.
wolf man?
He was not a wolf man.
And a cyborg? A droid? A robot?
No, although that I think he might have been. I don't think he was infested with Borg, but he might have been later on in the series. At some point, everybody was all up in the Borg, but no. I'll give you a hint. It is if you remember the character is
Nope.
a large brown man with all the like the ridges on his forehead.
He's a tree?
He's a tree.
He's a Vidalkin. Is that what they call him?
No, he's not a Falcon.
Falcon? Dr.
Let me, you know what?
Voorhees.
Let me
Oh,
let me get a picture because I feel like as soon as you see the picture, you're gonna be like, "Oh, that guy." Maybe.
You
I feel like he's so. Come on now. Okay, this is him. You see his forehead?
I've never seen this man in my life.
You've never seen? Okay, all right. Okay, so I'm gonna
in
call
all
it then.
fairness, I've seen this man. I have no clue who he is, what he is, or anything about. I don't even know his name. What did you say his name was?
Worf.
Worf? Who?
Don't know him.
Worf? Am I German now? Like what?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. It is Worf. Lieutenant Worf. He is
Okay, all right.
Okay. I will
Call it.
okay, I will call it. He was the ship's chief of security and tactical officer, and he is a Klingon. You don't know about
Oh, what?
Klingons?
Yeah, no, I've heard that before.
Okay, that's why I'm like, I feel like a lot of people know. They might not know what a Klingon is, but they know the word of a Klingon.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Okay.
It would never have popped up in my head though.
Okay. All right. My bad. My bad, y'all.
I forgot they existed until just now. I thought, honestly, it's one of those things where, like, nobody ever talked about, like, them as a people. I only ever heard about, oh my god, I gotta learn to speak Klingon. I gotta learn to speak Klingon.
Yeah, it's like
I'm
more
sorry.
spoken, like
I'm mocking nerds.
they talked
I
about
love
like a
nerds.
language than anything else.
Yeah,
I know you love nerds
everybody
'cause
was
you
obsessed
are
with the
also a
language,
nerd.
bro. Everybody was obsessed with the language. Nobody cared about this man.
Everybody cared about Worf. What are you talking about?
Look,
How rude.
that's
Okay.
how. That's. I'm just telling you. I knew the
Mhm.
man's language as his
Mhm.
race, and never
Well,
his
now
name.
you know. Now
That
you
that
know
that
he
like
was a Klingon.
that's where the information. Like that's what people would focus on. You know, I mean, look at him. He looked melanated. Come on, it makes sense.
Okay.
I'm just
All right.
saying.
This next question is the hard question. I don't expect you to know what this is.
We didn't know this one.
Well, if
knew more than
either
I
one of
did.
you know this, I'd be shocked. I'd be shocked and appalled. I don't expect you to know what this is. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Deanna Troi was the ship's counselor and later on in the series became a commander after passing her bridge officer's test, which meant she would take command of the ship if necessary. She was half human and half betazoid. What the fuck is a betazoid? If you get
A
any
lizard
of this
person?
correct, I will not a
An-
lizard person. But if you get any of this correct, I will give you the point.
An alien species.
Mm-hmm. Well, kinda. What do you think she would have looked like?
Does she have like the dark eyes? Like, like instead of the whites, they have the dark eyes.
Wait, is she just that black girl with the fro? Wasn't there a black girl with a fro?
No. Not Deanna Troi. No. not Counselor Troy.
But there was a black girl with a fro, right?
There's a black. I mean, there are lots of black girls with fros and things of the like in Star Trek.
Okay.
So this I had to be reminded of because I was like, what the fuck was a betazoid? This is why I'm like, I don't think you guys are gonna get this. A betazoid are a humanoid species originating from the planet Beta Z. It's like, what? Which is a member of the United Federation of Planets. And they are all also telepathic. Which I don't know how you feel about your counselor being telepathic, but there you go.
That's cool. So they named the place BZ essentially.
Kinda.
I feel like that would be a good thing.
Maybe. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably, yeah.
Deep dive. Yeah, no. I hope
Yeah,
you
deep
get through
dive.
the things that you were like
Yeah.
you didn't want to actually say, but like you were beating
Yeah.
around the bush too.
I feel like she'd be great for EMDR. She'd be great. Okay. We are
CPTSD.
yeah. All right, we're gonna go to the next one. I think this one I can probably give you definitely a couple hits for this one. Although you might get it, we'll see. Hikaru Sulu is played by what famous actor? He is, and I will give you this immediately.
You
He's a
told me
Japanese
we're not to
actor.
know names, bro.
I know you know this man. I know that you know him. You say his name all the time.
I do?
Yes.
RuPaul?
Famous Japanese actor.
Jackie Chan?
Jackie-
I'm sorry. Wow. I'm sorry. Wait. I don't say anybody's. Whose name do I don't.
this famous Japanese actor, you say his name all the time. I'm always saying some shit and then you say his name. Every time. You're gonna be so upset when you find out. You're gonna be so
I'm
upset.
about to be pissed, bro. Because I got no clue.
I could just say a lot of Japanese names, I guess. Like, I
I
don't
guess
know.
apparently I do.
In the 1960s? Okay. Do you want another hint or me to just tell you the answer?
Yeah, nah,
What does the
just
name start
fucking
with?
go, dude. I'm done.
Okay. Okay. The famous actor was George Takei.
Oh. I wouldn't have guessed. I was trying
He's
to
the one that
trying to
plays
think of his
Sulu.
face.
That's how he came up. What do you mean? It's George Takei. Every time I go, oh my, and then you say George Takei. Every time.
That's on you.
I couldn't think of it at all. I'm just sitting there like, who? What? Whose name do I don't say any niggas' name. I don't like no niggas. What are you talking about?
I was over here trying to be like, I could like list off a lot of Japanese names, I guess. I don't know. But then he said the name, and I'm like, never would have guessed that means that's not really a Japanese name.
What do you mean, Takei?
Not the Takei part, but the George part.
So I'm sorry, Jaggy.
Okay, we're at number 9. We're almost at the end here. Okay. The paraphrased quote, "Beam me up, Scotty," became pretty famous, but who the fuck is Scotty?
Scottie Pippen?
Scotty Pippen.
Am I right?
No.
Oh, I'm like, I don't fucking know, dude. I thought that was. Isn't that it? Oh no.
Scotty Pippen. No. Also, I will also give you a point if you can tell me which Star Trek is Scotty in,
Season 6.
or at least not series, season 6.
I don't.
I will.
My
I
bad.
will let you.
Excuse the fuck out of me, bro.
Whichever. Who do you think? Like, do you think it was like Jean-Luc Picard, or like who do you
Star
think would
Trek:
have
The
been
Next Generation.
Okay. Aura, your guess?
Wait, what was the question? I get to specify the dog.
I said, I will give you a point if you can tell me which series Scotty was in. So she guessed the Next Generation, which is Jean-Luc Picard's generation. What do you think? Where do you think Scotty came from?
Number 6. The 6th
Okay.
one.
Both of you said 6. Both of you said 6. Which, by the way, is Enterprise.
Okay, that one.
Okay, it's not Enterprise. It's from the very first one with Captain Kirk. And he is the engineer.
Alright,
He is
I'm
the
sorry.
engineer with Montgomery Scott.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
I'm good.
This last question, you guys should know because I gave you the answer the last time we recorded.
You
Just saying.
overestimate us. Just saying.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
All right, I'm good. I'm good.
Are you ready
I'm
for the
good.
very last question?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Who was the person that convinced Nichelle Nichols to continue to play Uhura?
The guy that plays Spock.
Is that your guess?
That is my guess.
No.
Misha Collins.
His name does start with an M. I'll give you a hint. An
Mateo
important black
Reyes.
figure. I'll give you a hint. This is an important black figure
Okay.
from the U.S. specifically.
Malcolm X.
Close.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Martin, why you do that?
Martin, why you do that?
What, bro?
Oh, whoops.
I'm just trying to wonder why the fuck that nigga went to the hotel.
I got this. Whoops. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Yes, Martin Luther King Jr. It was the one that convinced her to continue to play Uhura because she was the fifth in line to be the ship's commander, and it was also one of the first times that people saw a black woman in an important role on TV. Fun fact: I wanted to add this not because it's a question, but I thought it was cute. Fun fact: the interracial kiss between her and Captain Kirk almost did not make it to air, but because the network wanted to film 2 different scenes, one with this kiss and one without the kiss, just in case they wanted to back out and not show the kiss between a black woman and a white man. But William Shatner and Nichelle Nichols screwed up the takes on purpose, like without the kiss on purpose, so they would have to show the scene of the kiss on TV. They had to
Well,
use that backup. Yeah,
That's cute.
yeah.
Good on them. Terrible on the network though.
Yeah.
On par though.
Oh my god, why did I close it? Why did I close it?
It all checks out.
My notes. My notes.
That's how they do. That's how
My
they
poor
do it.
defenseless notes.
On a side note, this is great. Who won?
Okay. Out of a possible
Don't even say that. That's cruel.
Okay, I will not tell you out of a
I'm kidding.
possible.
You're good. You're good. You
Okay,
should.
so
It's for the memes.
between between Or and Coco, the person that won was Coco.
Yay!
No.
Congratulations!
Hi.
Congratulations.
It
You're
was-
now officially a Trekkie. How do you feel about it?
I'm not, dude. Fuck off, bro.
Yeah. 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 You're soon you're gonna wake up one day and be like, you know what, maybe I should learn some Klingon. That's what that's what you're gonna do. I know
So
how
I'm
much you
supposed to
love
like
that.
it's you got to do the 2 fingers, right? It's like you put your pointer and your middle finger together, and then your ring and your pinky together, and make a little V,
Mhm,
and you say,
mhm.
"Take me to your leader."
Yeah. That's exactly it.
Oh yeah.
So
Uh, Um,
now that you've done the game,
I'm a
now
Kirk
that you've
fan,
done
by
the
the way,
game,
guys. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Or what about you?
How did this compare to the Star Wars game? The Star Wars
Uh,
trivia, I should say.
I actually like the trivia more, I think, just because it's probably a little bit more entertaining for the audience as well, since they can't see the images when we're
Can.
guessing.
Well, I
Ah,
mean, they can depending on how they're listening. You can also watch this on YouTube. Much love.
YouTube below.
Speaking of which, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And maybe, if you feel like it, throw some coins on Buy Me a Coffee.
Fuck
How,
yeah.
how does
Backslash
one how
Melon
does one
Magique.
how does one do coins?
By going on buymeacoffee.com /Melon Magique.
We got that?
Yeah, we do.
Oh shit. Okay. All right.
We're doing it. We're doing it big. Cool, cool, cool. Much love. Um, that being said, can we talk about something important?
Maybe.
Hair.
We can talk about hair.
Y'all are going to be on a lovely journey with me over the next few weeks
Okay.
as we try to both enrich and also cheapen our hair care routine. um, I don't know. I've had a lot of problems just trying to find just the right products. I have been dealing with a large amount of just like fallout, regardless of what I use. I don't care how much straightening or not strengthening, restoration, repair, blah blah blah. They put on all the different bottles of all the different products. Tried them fucking all. None of them shits help. I have a lot of breakage,
Mm-hmm.
but then I watched a video. And I was like, biggest thing when it comes to 4C hair that a lot of people miss is that it needs a lot more hydration than everybody else.
Yeah.
A lot more. And one of the best ways to do that, or an economic, affordable, at least from what I saw, especially in today's economy kind of thing, might be to just start making my own stuff. And so we are working on a recipe. We're going to see how it goes over the next few weeks. And so far, day one of trying it, the results were actually pretty good. As I was rubbing it through
Okay.
my hair, usually when I'm putting in like any sort of grease or conditioner in my hair, as I'm going through, I'm pulling my fingers back and I'm getting a lot of breakage. Was not really happening.
Okay.
So,
That's
if this
good.
product works out, y'all will be the first to know. And don't worry, I'll be giving the recipe away free because I'm trying to say fuck the man. Because if we can get everybody to have lovely, luscious hair in their own kitchens without buying all of these fucking expensive, crazy ass products, that would be good for the world.
Do you have anything for hair loss?
That's the point of this. This is about helping with loss and just keeping your hair supple. Because for me, a lot of them, at least from my understanding, it's I have very damaged hair, and so I'm trying to make sure that I keep it um as delicately kept as possible with natural products. So I've got this cute little concoction, and we're gonna see if it's going to actually keep me from losing a bunch of hair on the reg. Because, like, if I can retain more hair, hair growth is a lot easier. And everybody's always looking for good hair growth. So, yeah, that's my plug. That's not a plug because, like, it's not like I'm trying to sell a product. It's more just like I'm selling an investment in the adventure.
You're not selling the plug, you're selling the outlet.
Yes, baby, yes. That's what, no, coin it, coin it, coin it. That's what we are doing here in Melanin Magic. That is our goal. We ain't trying to be the plug, we trying to get y'all the outlet, baby.
Yeah. Yes.
Cause
Anyway.
like, I mean, I'm sorry, but like, for the amount that I spent today buying the ingredients that I needed, if this works out, I would love for everybody to try it. And then we can all just see if we can say, fuck you to part of the beauty industry by cooking that shit up in our own goddamn kitchens for cheaper. It's not even like it took me that long. The longest part of the process was the boiling. But other than that, it was pretty quick. I mean,
Boiling.
actually, yeah, all right, all right.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say nothing else. Yeah, y'all thought I was gonna give away. No, I'm not saying nothing else until we see if this shit actually works because I do want to keep tweaking it. I don't want to give out just like what I'm working with is like while it's still workshop. I want to see if we can find something that's actually longevity
Yeah.
and is real because that would be great for all of us. I'm
I
over here
agree.
trying to
I
stop
endorse it.
polio, but in the form of hair.
Yeah. Also, I love the okay, you guys want to know, and then the long silence, and go. You thought I was gonna say something, but I didn't. Y'all thought I was gonna tell you, but I'm not. That's very funny.
I can't help it. I'm a tease, okay?
Yeah, very funny. Ow. I'm getting
Oh.
man, I'm getting pimples and shit. I gotta figure out what's going on. I gotta figure out what's going on with my skin.
That's my next project after this is I want to fix because like I've seen some stuff about like hyperpigmentation. I use all the current chemicals that's supposed to be in. We're talking like hyaluronic acid, vitamin C serum, retinol, what is it, niacinamide or whatever. Fucking what's the other one? I can't even remember.
The salicylic acid. I
Yeah,
can't pronounce.
yeah, acylic acid or whatever. Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry. For a second there, I thought you said asshole acid, and I was about to say this has gotten too far.
No,
This has gotten
acylic,
too far.
or some shit like
I was
that.
saying it's no the one that starts with an S, salicylic acid or however
So
you pronounce it.
salicylic
Oh no, there's one that starts with an A too, though.
Yeah.
acetophytamine.
I don't know, but I use like all them shits on my face, and I still be having some hyperpigmentation, and I would love to finally get rid of all my hyperpigmentation. But you know, that's gonna be my next project. We're gonna see. We're gonna. Oh my gosh! What if that's what I was
What?
put on earth to do? Is to cook up product in the kitchen and give it to the masses for free.
Oh
My
my
problem with skincare is usually like I'm very minimal and like don't take care of my skin, but then when I start
god.
trying, it causes more breakouts because I end up trying to do too much at once.
Mm.
Yeah, I feel that.
I mean I've went to a spa and gotten a facial a couple times, and both times they were like, in about a week your face is gonna break out again, but that's just your face just cleansing itself, and it's refleshing out. And I was like, what are you talking about? They said something to me. I should have been paying attention, but I didn't, and now I don't know why, and that's my fault.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
for the chemicals that I put on my face, I started out and this is what I recommend everybody who wants to start doing a skincare regimen. Always start small. Because like when I first did it, it was okay. I'm going to do a vitamin C serum, and then I did that for like a month by itself. And then after the vitamin C serum, I was like, okay, now we're gonna start doing the hyaluronic acid. and then I introduced the retinol, and totally, and it was like you never like. I feel like the most is probably like 3 new chemicals that you would want to add to your face that you've never tried before you try adding anything more. Because you gotta also understand, A, yes, these things might be tested, but you don't know how they're going to affect your specific skin. B, you don't know how they're gonna, because
Interact
like,
with each other.
exactly, because you're dealing with different companies that have different blends, so their inner ingredients or their background and inactive ingredients might interact with each other in different ways.
Yeah, I think there's certain ones, chemicals I think actually my skin reacts to because it's different than just pimples. Um, because right now the only things I do kind of use is vitamin C and hyaluronic acid, and even then I don't use them regularly. Um, but if I try adding anything else to it, I get like bumps. Like they're not pimples, but like the little bumps on my skin, and they're specifically on my cheekbone, like where my cheekbone is.
Mm.
Is it
And
like a
like I would
rash?
get like a line of them, and it happens multiple times, and it only happens when I try to do. I think I don't know which chemical it is, but I guess I have a reaction to one of them.
What did you say,
Mm.
Celeste?
Oh no, I was just asking if it was a rash, but then she also said it might have been an allergic reaction. Um, yeah, I mean, taking care of your skin is great, and I do put on that lotion, but also that sounds like so much work. That sounds like so much work, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't have it in me.
We
I
I don't
also,
have it.
I already don't like wearing makeup and then having to come home and taking it off. That's too much work.
yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, there's one thing that we gotta take into account. Guess what all of us have?
Life.
Melanin! Yes.
Yeah,
That shit stops cancer. Helps with aging. Actually, literally tested.
yeah,
Proven.
that's true.
And with
Proven.
that being said, we'll be timeless. Just like this podcast will be. And you'll be catching us next time. Thank you for coming in and taking a dip in this pool that we call Melanin Magic.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.